Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome to episode 81 of the Michael Pina Sr. Show. It's September 27th, 2018, and I'm your host, Michael Pina Sr. Listen, Jeff Rich said, the one thing we know about the future is that it comes only one day at a time. And we're going to talk about what we're going to do one day at a time to help you with your money. Okay, but before we do that, I want to just make sure that you're taking care of your October budget. If you're on every dollar, which you should be by now, you've gotten the newsletter, and I just want to remind people about what came in that newsletter. And it's about setting your budget and getting ready for this upcoming fall. And the fall's here. All right, but there's stuff that we need to be able to plan for the fall. We've got Halloween. So if you've got kids, and even maybe some of you adults are going to some Halloween parties, all right, you've got to get planned on budgeting some costumes. You got to budget in holiday food, which in this case is candy. All right, so we want to be able to put that in our budget, and wherever it may be, wherever it may need to go. Okay, there's fall events, fall activities that you're probably going to and bringing the kids to. You know, there's apple picking and stuff like that. Well, you got to budget stuff in for that. You got to know what it's going to cost you to take care of and go to these fall activities. For me, it's going to my son's football games. And that's Michael Pina Jr., who's playing, you know, this Saturday, the 29th, September 29th, 1 p.m. It's homecoming day, homecoming weekend against the University of New England at Nichols College. But we got to plan that. We got to budget that. We got to budget the gas. We got to budget food. We got to budget, you know, stuff like that. Okay. So put that in your budget. Make sure you know what it's going to cost so it's not a surprise coming up. And oh, by the way, guess what else is coming up? Well, before that too, don't forget you got winter coming for clothing. You know, you might need a new pair of jeans, new sweatshirt, get a Nichols College sweatshirt. Hopefully we'll be buying some Nichols College sweatshirt this weekend. And also, you know, you might need some new jackets. Make sure you put that in your clothing budget. And, you know, continue with the Christmas fund. You know, my wife, Meg, is worried about Christmas. She always is, and I don't blame her. It can be stressful at times, you know. But you know what? I'm working my ass off with my side hustle and getting more games in so that we can use that towards our Christmas budget. And that's how we have money for Christmas. You got to know how you're going to save money for Christmas and what you got to do, because it is coming. Believe it or not, Christmas is December 25th every year. So make sure you plan for that and do that now in your October budget. Okay. So at the top of the show, I talked about that quote about one day at a time. And yesterday was Daughter's Day, and I didn't even know it. I didn't even have like a good picture of me and my daughter to put on. So I want to tell you, you know, I'm always telling you about my son and his games coming up. And I just want to tell you that my daughter's been inspiring me, watching her overcome a lot of things that she's been through over the past year. And it has to do financially too. You know, a lot of the things that you need to overcome mentally is going to obviously affect you financially. And the thing is that I'm telling you, and what's inspired me about her is that she's winning it one day at a time, taking everything one day at a time. And that's what I want you to do. Take the day, win the day. See what you did yesterday and do better today. And believe it or not, that's all you need to do is start building momentum. And I see her building that momentum. And I'm cheering for her, you know, because I'm not going to give my kids anything. They're going to have to earn it. I'll help them. I'm here. You know, I'm by their side. I'll do whatever I can, obviously. But you know what? You can't expect a handout. You can't expect people to do things for you. You need to go out and do them yourself. You know, nobody's going to go get a good grade for you. Nobody's going to go and win the day for you. You've got to go win the day for yourself. You've got to take it one day at a time. You've got to win today. And I'm happy to say I see my daughter doing it, and I'm proud of her to see her what she's doing, because it's not easy all the time. You know, you go through things and you're thinking about too many things about the future. You don't need to think about the future. You don't worry about the past. You worry about today. Live in the present. Win the day. All right. We all have money issues. We all have different things that we got to deal with. All right. If you're going through the debt snowball, you know what you need to do. There's nothing you can't pay off all your debt in one day. You can't do everything and accomplish everything that you want in one day. And that's a lot of part I talk about, building strong winning habits. You need to do that daily. It needs to be done on a daily basis. We live in this microwave society that everybody wants everything now. It isn't that way. All right. To be successful, to build winning habits successfully, you've got to do it one day at a time. And I'm starting to see my daughter do that. And I'm happy to see that. And I'm happy to bring her up. I talk about my life on this show. I talk about what I'm going through, what my wife, my daughter, my son, what my granddaughter. And that's the way it is, because that's how you build yourself up. And that's how I build up what I'm doing. And I'm just telling them what we're doing financially and how we're trying to build success, because that's what I want you to do. So Shannon, I'm proud of you. I'm happy for you. I put it out there publicly. Happy Daughter's Day, however it may be. And we just got to keep it up one day at a time. And that's what I send the message out to all of you. So again, Michael Pina Jr. will be playing, and I'm looking forward to that, because I got a good group of people going with me, building my community one person at a time, okay, one day at a time. And we got that this Saturday, the 29th at 1 p.m. Also, don't forget, next Tuesday, I got Casey DiLorenzo coming on the show. That should be fun. Can't even decide how I'm going to, I'm trying to figure this out, how we're going to get this. But Casey's going to be a good interview. So no matter what, that'll be on podbean.com. Go to podbean.com. I've got some good content on there that I want you to learn from. And go to michaelpinasenior.com. I've got a couple of blogs. Tom B., thank you very much for 5 money mistakes that we make with our children. I put that on my blog. Check that out. Read that. Get educated. Continue to do things to win the day. You need to get educated. Follow my stuff. I'm trying to win the day. I'm trying to improve every day. I want to improve so that I can improve for you, so that you can learn and that you will be able to win today. All right. So until next time, listen, I want to win. I want to help you win. Let's win this thing together.